Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your April 5th to 11th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with a general vibe card here with the Oracle deck. Then we'll do a 3-card spread, past, present, future, with the Rider-Waite. And then we'll get a couple clarifiers and an outcome card with the Zombie Tarot. But remember, Aquarius, these general readings, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't try to make any square pegs fit in the round holes, and don't try to make any big leaps in logic. So without further ado, oh, I just had a card flip here. Where did you go? There it is. Anyway, enough of the delay. We'll just get the deck. Oh, there we go. There we go. We just had a pop out for you, Aquarius. So for you, Aquarius, we've got the Orphaned card. It's a card of kind of feeling left out on your own, feeling abandoned, feeling like, you can't find a place for yourself. There's no home for you. You feel like you're always the odd one out, no matter the situation you're in. So hopefully we're going to see some stuff getting you out of that here in this reading, hopefully. But it's not even a bad card, though. Sometimes you do feel like the outcast, but it's not even the case. It's just kind of like a thing, your mind plays tricks on you. You think that you're the outcast, but you're not really. It's just sort of like sometimes we can feel like maybe we're not getting the same vibes with our friends and family and coworkers and what have you, Aquarius. But we got a couple pop-outs here for you. So in your past, we've got the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Tower is a card of change, and so it's a big upheaval, a big change. So maybe that's what's been making you feel like you've been left out on your own. Maybe you feel like you're kind of the odd one out and you're like wherever you're dealing with anything. And so maybe this change has left you feeling out in the cold and such. So that's potentially what has happened so far. Maybe you were the person here on the card who's fallen and being pushed out, and that's why you kind of feel left out on your own. Sometimes if we don't take the initiative when a change happens, we can kind of end up getting ourselves, fighting it, and it happens anyway, and we can kind of feel hurt or, embarrassed or whatever. But if we go with the change, then, that's a lot easier. You get some momentum and it's not such a big setback for you. But you also got the Nine of Pentacles here, which is a card of being on your own, much like the Orphan card. But this is a card of kind of coming to terms with that rather than just feeling left out about it. It's sort of enjoying your time alone, right? Maybe you do feel like the left out one, but maybe this is a good time for you to get to know yourself better, right? That's what the Nine of Pentacles is saying. So maybe this is a good time for a change to get to know yourself with the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. It's just like, well, maybe you need some alone time to get in touch with you, right? Because sometimes we put on a face and we keep putting on faces for people around us, and we start losing who our real self is and all that. So in your present, we got the Empress. So this is a card of abundance, card of bringing in, the things that you want, right? Bringing in the change, creating, and it's also very motherly, nurturing energy as well. So maybe that's what you're kind of moving into. You're getting in touch with yourself and realizing that's the kind of person you want to be. You want to be a nurturing person. It doesn't have to, you don't have to be a woman to be that. You can be a guy and want to be a nurturing type person. There's no worry. It's just like a vibe, right? It's a vibe and energy, that kind of a thing. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's maybe that's what you're kind of moving into with your independence. You're moving into this nurturing energy, this creative energy, this trying to be, and maybe being abundant as well. So I like that. And in your future, we got the Emperor. So the Emperor and the Empress. So this is divine counterparts, right? So this could be maybe love coming in for you, right? Maybe you're moving into this nurturing energy, and this is kind of attracting the opposite. This is attracting the big boss energy, right? And this is that kind of a person. This is an Aries card as well. So maybe it's an Aries you're bringing in, and it's kind of this is like a relationship coming in for you if you're looking for love. But it could be the other way as well. Maybe you're bringing in an Empress, and you're going to be moving into that big boss energy of the Emperor. And the Emperor takes control. He's a great leader. He's got everything set. He's all of the minor arcana. He's all the minor arcana kings, all combined into one. He's the King of Kings. The Emperor is. So that's really good. Like if you're bossing up, that's awesome. I always love to see that. Going from like a time of feeling, you know, underappreciated and feeling like you're on your own and feeling like you're left out and feeling like a cat just is obsessed with your fingers. You know, you can turn that around into a strength and turn that around into something good, and that's always awesome. You know, I was watching a show lately about superheroes and stuff and how their powers are sometimes weaknesses, but they use them to become better, right? You learn about your weakness and then turn it into a strength. So, you know, we had another visitor, a very mouthy visitor this morning. But we'll get you some clarifiers and an outcome card here, Aquarius. In the meantime, you can leave a like, and I appreciate that. You can also subscribe and hit that bell icon. That way you never miss a video, and you'll get notified when I post new videos. And then after that, you can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos if you haven't already. You can get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. But I think we've shuffled this deck enough, and I think Spike's invaded your reading enough as well. So between the Tower, Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress, we got the Ten of Wands. So this is the end of something. And it's the end of something that's caused you a lot of stress, and the end of something that's caused you a lot of anxieties and things like that. Like, you know, something that's been like a heavy burden on you. The Ten of Wands says like, this is the end of it, right? Tens are about completion, and the Ten of Wands is about stresses, anxieties, heavy burdens, a heavy load, something that's been really weighing you down and taking a toll on you, especially mentally, and it's coming to an end. So that's awesome. Like, you know, the Tower card saying there's a change coming. So maybe you've been stressing lately about having to be a certain person in front of people, and now that's coming to an end where you're kind of seeing like, oh, I can be the real me around others. And that's kind of maybe why you've been feeling left out and feeling like you're the odd one out and feeling like you've been abandoned, is because you've been putting on an act and not being your real self. And when you get to be your true self, that's when you really, that's when people will really come to you, when you're being honest, right? So I like that. Between the Empress and the Emperor, we got the Temperance cards. This is Sagittarius. So more fire for you. But Temperance is about balance. It's about balance and harmony. You know, you mix together two things to get something even better. It's also saying that you have everything on hand you need to mix together to get something better as well. So I like that. It's just like between the Empress and the Emperor, it could be, like I said, it could be love for you if you're looking for it. You know, like I said, divine count of hearts, Emperor and Empress, and with Temperance, two people mixing together, sharing their lives to make something better, a relationship, and then making a family or something like that, right? If that's what you're looking for. So I really like that. And for an outcome card, we got the happiest, one of the happiest cards in the deck. We got the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after, you know, husband, wife, kids, white picket fence, dog, everything's sunny side up, the happily ever after card. So with the Emperor and the Empress and the Temperance card leading into that, I feel like you've been left out in the cold, and that is not going to last. There's someone coming in, or you're bossing up, one or the other. But either way, I really like that. I really like that, Aquarius. That's a really awesome reading. So that's all I have for you. I hope that helps you out in the week to come. Remember, you can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one to get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. You can like the video. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't already, so you never miss another one of these readings. And I hope to see you, Aquarius, in the next video.